The municipal building is still here. Has a fire truck and an ambulance in there. The building looks like it's in bad need of some paint. Maybe a little repair. I would imagine that they just keep the fire department here, police, what used to be the police. They probably keep the fire truck here and the ambulance for the mine workers mainly. So I thought I'd give you a little glimpse of that, and we'll move on. This road here that goes back, if I remember correctly, used to have a flowers, park benches, whatnot in it. It was one of the nicer areas of the town, and of course now it's just got equipment sitting in it. Whether it be state equipment or construction equipment of some sort, I have no idea. But we'll go on down around the loop here. There isn't really any remnants of foundations or anything. There's a road there, what's left of it. Obviously going to put some kind of pipe or something in. I don't know how far back in here this will go. We'll go check it out. Guess I'm going to have to get myself some kind of a dash mounting bracket going here. Ooh, that was a deep one. Drive back here a little bit and see what's back here. I can tell this might be a lengthy one. I'm going to have to split this up. Well, I'm not going back in that mess because it looks like there's a roadblock there anyway. Go back up this way. Somebody's home used to be there. And we're back out to that other house. The only one that's on this side of Route 61. Well, actually on this side of 42. This is 61 here. We'll take a little ride up there yet, and I think we'll pretty much call it the tour. I didn't actually know Centralia had an American Legion in it. Like I said, I've never spent that much time up here. I didn't know anybody here. All I ever did was travel through. But obviously it must have been there because there's a marker there. It's a nice, somebody keeps the grass cut. Nice stone wall. They never ripped that out. I don't know if that was a gate there or not. Apparently it was. Another little interesting fact. There's another little cool thing. I've heard about this marker, but I've never seen it. It's the first time I've ever seen it. I've never stopped here and looked. Just drove up and down the streets. Pretty neat. So, I guess we'll move up to where the road's closed. This is what's left of the old state route 61/42. I don't know if 42 actually ended at the stop signs and picked back up on 61 or not, but this was the main highway that linked Ashland, which is on down around that bend another 1.5 or 2 miles, to Centralia, which this road's been closed for well over 20 years. But you can see how the heat from the earth has melted that asphalt. It's just unbelievable. I travel on this road many a times, and of course it was never leaning or anything this bad. One has to be real careful up here because this could collapse at any given moment. But it's pretty interesting. And of course, people like to add fuel to the fire. You come up here in the winter and the gases and the heat coming out of this trench is just unbelievable. I haven't been up here in a good 4 years or so, maybe 5. The last time I was here, it was January or November, and it was just unbelievable the amount of gases that was coming out of here in the heat. It doesn't seem to be too sulfury smelling. You get a whiff every now and then that comes up through these cracks, but it really is amazing how the earth is burning underneath and the heat comes up through here and cracks and eats away at that asphalt. It's really something. And of course the kids, they come out here and paint the road all up. Must be $1,000 worth of paint in the ground out here. There's a huge hump in the road down there, but I really don't feel like walking all the way down there. Maybe I'll go down to the other end where it's closed off and walk up a little bit. See if we can find anything interesting. Anything that's happened over the years since I've been here. It's unbelievable the amount of graffiti that's on here. I've already walked, well, let me get over here, all the way down from up there. That was a pretty good walk. Wasn't bad coming down. It's going to suck going back up though. But it's starting to get humid. But I thought I'd give you a little shot of this. Show you how bad the road leans. Zoom this back in. It's really cool in my eyes that the earth can get that hot and melt and heave the road. So that's about the end. I'll go down there and see if I can find something nifty. Drive back around, no big deal. Okay, see you on the other side. I wanted to give you a little shot of these trees here, and give you an idea of how long this road has actually been closed. These trees grew up through the concrete and the medium. Of course, somebody had cut some off, I'm assuming because they wanted some wood to throw down there in that hole. But it's really something how long it's been shut down, and it's still here. Of course, the kids ride their four-wheelers up here. They come up from Ashland and Mount Carmel, I would imagine. Anyhow, I'll get going up the hill here, and we'll get to the other side and see what else we can find interesting. This is a shot from the other end of the highway, the old highway, which was the new highway. The road that I just come down was the old Route 61. Then they built this, and of course now it's closed and they're using the old road again. But I'm not going to walk way up there because just beyond that turn is where that hole in the ground was. I was down further than I thought. And that walk back up over that hill just about kicked my butt. So I'm not walking back up there again. I'm not used to that. That was a good half-mile walk. So that's about it for Centralia. It was all a man-made disaster area. Of course, it was accidental, I'm sure. They probably burnt trash there for years, and then one day it caught on fire. And this is the remnants of the town of Centralia. And really, there isn't a whole lot else to see. There's no homes left. They're all been ripped down for many years. But a little piece of history around my area. I live about 25 miles maybe north of here. So, good day to all. I hope you enjoy the video. I did want to let you all know that there is a lot of information on the internet about Centralia if anyone would be interested in looking it up. There's a lot of facts and pictures and whatnot of when the town was actually here. I always found it interesting, and I hope you do too. Good day.